will say sound economics should be excellent politics, but ultimately, politics trumps economics. Politics always trumps economics. To gain traction, economic analysts must learn to communicate with the policymakers. Maybe with the former president seated here and several of you in policy, these things. We must recognize, even as economists, when you go to advise government or you write all the beautiful, you've done all the research, 80 page, 1 day, and so on, and you end up by saying, and the conclusion is, on the one hand, you get to do it. On the other hand, you have to be careful here. He has no interest in reading this. You finish putting all the caveats, X, Y, Z. Said, if CNN were to be in front of you, and they put and say, what is the message? What the president is asking you is, so what? What do I do? We just, after all this fancy, thank you for the good report, he puts it aside. So what should I do differently? And if you start that communication by telling Mr. President, start with the winners and the losers. Tell him who is going to benefit and perhaps how this policy will help him to expand the constituency or the domain of influence and him keeping power. I'm sure when he told you 1 minute, I just have only 1 minute with you. When you start by telling him how the proposal will either help him to enlarge the domain of his constituency or help him to keep power, you bet he's going to have 1 hour for you. And that is to say that sometimes the best option, what you consider the best option, may not be chosen. He will choose the option that helps to maximize power and influence. That's what the politician is there for, ultimately. He does public good, and the public good helps him to keep power. And we must understand this, and that's where the public choice literature is very important. An economic practitioner that ignores this point risks total irrelevance.